Welcome back to the Pint Sized Biker. Today I've got the R12 NineT, which is a bit of a mouthful, so much so I've had to say it a couple of times. This is the new introduced model replacing the R9T. It came out about a couple of months ago. You've got the R12, which is a bobber version, and you've got this one, which is a bit more of a roadster. A little bit more power on this one. 110 brake horsepower, 115 Newton meters torque. So you've got loads of power. I can't wait to get it on the road, and I'm loving the fact that it's the green one that they've given me because it's such a nice colour. From my side, a bit of a backstory of BMW. I learned to ride on an R45, a 1982 model, which was my dad's. He got it when I got a little 125 just to teach me how to ride, and I loved the Boxer engine, and I've always wanted to go back to a BMW at some point, but never have, and I haven't ridden one since then, which was 20 years ago. So I'm really looking forward to getting this out on the road. So I'm going to take it for a spin, and then we'll do a bit more of a review afterwards once I've got it out on the road. But just before I go, I'll just go over a couple little important points. Seat height is 795 millimeters, which is 10 mil, 1 centimeter lower than the previous model. You've got upside down forks, you've got Brembo calipers, you've got monoshock at the back, you've got adjustable suspension on the front. Let's get on it so you can see the seat height. There's a steering damper on there as well. I can get 1 foot flat on the ground quite comfortably, both slightly on my toes, but it doesn't feel heavy for a 1200cc motorbike. Doesn't feel like it's a huge lump. This bike's got some of the extras on it, like the cruise control. It's got heated grips. Won't need them today. It's a stunning day. And it's got a few other bits and bobs. It's got rider modes and bits and bobs like that, and I'm sure I'll get into them as I get out on the bike. But how does it sound? It's keyless, so I need to remember how to do this. I say it's keyless, there's also a key for your steering lock and your petrol tank, so you still need a key. So, right. You gave a right old, you feel the pistons from side to side as you fire it up. I forgot about that from Dad's R45. I think it sounds nice. You got the twin exhausts that come out into the side, it goes onto this side. If it was me, I don't know if they do it as an aftermarket, I would want the exhaust to go out each side, because that was like what the R45, R65, R90 was of the past. Yeah, sounds good. Let's take it for a spin. back from an hour's ride on the BMW R12 NineT, which is still a mouthful to say, but the bike is absolutely brilliant, fantastic. Thank you to Bahnstormer Alton for letting me have this for a couple of hours, because I've wanted to try these for a long time. They've been about for 11 years. Obviously this is the new model. It is excellent bike. The power is seamless, 110 brake horsepower and 115 Newton meters torque. It's going to be, but it just lays down on the road excellently. The brakes are incredible. It's really making me think that I do need to upgrade the brakes on my Bonneville. I've been thinking about it for a while, but these are just outstanding. I mean, the twin Brembo compared to my single disc two-pot caliper on the Bonneville, so they are going to be better, but you literally pull on them and the thing just stops on its nose. It is excellent. I'm trying to think of something negative to say. When I first got it, and it's just, when you get on new bikes, the first few miles are always a bit alien. And the only thing that was alien or felt a bit different to this, because it's different to my Bonneville, is that the foot pegs seemed quite high up, so it felt a bit cramped. And bear in mind, obviously I'm not the tallest person in the world. If you are on the tall side, 6 foot or anything like that direction, you might feel a little bit cramped up, but within a couple of minutes I just got used to it, so it's probably just that it's a bit different to mine. Handlebar position is really good. There was, and again I think you'd get used to it, or it might be a fueling thing, it might be where it's still being run in. As you accelerate away in first gear from like junction to roundabout, it felt for a second like it was about to stall, and you wouldn't want to drop this, certainly with these pots on the side. You definitely wouldn't want to drop it, but it might just be adjusting to the different bike. Yeah, I mean, it's got, on this one we've got the LCD screen on there, which is an upgrade, and surprisingly it's not that expensive upgrade. I'll put on the screen exactly what it is, so double check to make sure I don't get it wrong. I personally would go with the twin clocks, just because for a retro bike the LCD little screen just doesn't really do it for me. You've got 3 modes. You've got sport, dynamic and rain. Sorry, not sport, road, dynamic and rain. I kept it in road or dynamic. You could feel a difference in dynamic, just an extra bit of kick. Not that you particularly needed more power, but there was more power on tap there with that, and that was quite nice for the country roads. Gear change was good. Obviously I don't know what it would be like from a Pillion perspective on here. I might be able to just sit myself on it, just to, don't want the thing to fall. I mean, it's a bit small actually. You might find yourself feeling a little bit like you fall off. Well, no, you wouldn't fall off, but you might feel a little bit vulnerable. So if you're thinking of a Pillion, I'd try it. I don't know if there's an aftermarket to make that bigger. I probably would want to do that if that's available. But yeah, great bike, great morning. Now desperate for a bake and sarnie, which you can get at Bahnstormer. It's a great little place in there actually. There's some old bikes at the back. There's a 19, I have to get the exact age, like a 1940s BMW in there, and it's a little cafe and a little thing where you can get a little bacon sandwich, so definitely worth a ride out here. I hope that's been useful. So I found it useful because I've wanted to try these. If you like it, give the channel a like and subscribe. Just so you know, the channel now, I'm trying to really push it and get some more bikes. So if there's anything you want me to try, just give me a shout and I'll see what I can do. And I'll see you on the next one.